Hello, my name is Paula, and I will talk about the gap between the expectation of Generation Z and organization in Industry 4.0. I'm the author of this paper with my colleagues Teresa Dieguez and Isabel Ferreira, and we are from Polytechnic University of Cabo and Dave, Portugal. As we all know, Generation Z refers to people born between the mid of 19th and the early of 2010s. This group is now entering the workforce market and are characterized by their innate digital skills and a strong desire for connectivity, which brings expectation and preferences to the workplace. They are challenging traditional organizational paradigms like the desire for flexibility, transparency, and purpose-driven work. They also prioritized environments that foster creativity, collaboration, and continuous learning, seeking opportunities for skill development and career advancement. Based on that characteristics and in a challenge of Industry 4.0, the objective of this study is to examine the influence that Generation Z will exert on the future labor market by juxtaposing the viewpoints of employees with those of employers. As referred in the literature, in the context of digital transformations, human resource managers must play an important role and must ensure that employees' competencies are aligned with advancing technology and with the technology challenge. So, talent management involves identifying, developing, and retaining top talents in an organization. And also, talent retention is crucial for organizational success. Strategies for talent retention includes health-related benefits, learning opportunities, career progression, good relationship with managers, flexible work arrangements, and of course, a balanced work-life environment. The expectation of Generation Z required organizations to adapt to new forms of rewards and technological integration as they prioritize work life balance. Some authors highlight the significance of compensation and benefits in attracting and retaining Generation Z employees, but also suggest that providing volunteer opportunities can improve job satisfaction and organizational performance. Furthermore, findings emphasize that job satisfaction, motivation, leadership, and organizational culture are also crucial determinants of performance among Generation Z employees. These are some literature appointments, but of course there are other more um, about this topic. Our case study is based on research question that is support in the understanding of the impact that Generation Z will have on the future of the labor market. Based on this research question, we define five objectives. Um, First of all, identify the advantages of adopting new technology in organization. Second, to understand the obstacles to the introduction and adoption of that technology. Third, analyze the impact of the digital transformation on the labor market, focusing on the skills value, organizational change, and working methods. Fourth, took at the possible benefits of Generation Z entering the labor market, and finally analyzed the talent retention strategy adopted by organization and whether they met employee expectation. As methodology, we use a mixed approach that involved both quantitative and qualitative methods. The quantitative method comprised a survey of young people from Gen Z to assess their perception of the labor market, the role of new technology, and their preferences for talent retention strategy. 224 young people belonging to that generation were inquired via Google Forms platform between December 2022 and June 2023, with a major portion of the sample concentrated between the ages of 16 and 19. These young people belong to 15 different European nationalities and represented more than 18 professional areas. The qualitative method was based by conducting interviews with various organizations with the aim to analyze their acceptance of new technology, the challenge they face in adopting this technology, and the retention strategy they use to retain talent employees. 5 small medium enterprises located in Braga district in the north of Portugal were interviewed. The selection criteria were based on the professional areas with the highest responses given by Generation Z among the survey. The interviews were conducted with managers or human resource managers from companies in industrial and social sectors and took place in July of 2023. The study highlights a significant disparity among the perspectives of organization, literature, and Generation Z when it comes to adoption of new technology. Companies tend to concentrate on the immediate and internal benefits of new technology, such as an increased efficiency and quality. On the other hand, literature and Generation Z prioritized broader advantages such as the potential for innovation, market expansion, and the development of a global competitive edge. In terms of obstacles to introducing and adopting new technology, organizations often face challenges such as lack of funds, resistance to change, skill gaps, outdated tools, insufficient space, and slow change processes. On the other hand, Generation Z believes that the digital transformation could focus on information sharing, disseminating knowledge, promoting sustainable growth, teamwork, easing communication, and innovation. Furthermore, the expectations of Generation Z regarding skills value in the labor market are aligned with those predicted by the authors in the literature. However, there is a disagreement compared to small, medium enterprises inquired. Generation Z agrees with three of the competencies present by the studies, like creativity, problem solving, and critical thinking. In contrast, the companies value aptitude for learning, versatility, dedication to the company, and responsibility as the more values skills. Concerning working methods, Generation Z expect flexible working hours and a transition to a more collaborative leadership. On the other hand, organizations admit that they don't have yet collaborative leadership, but they are trying to change. But as far as flexible working hours and even the possibility of teleworking are concerned, organizations have yet to implement new measures. About skills, employers have identified some shortcomings in Generation Z professional attitude, like lack of interest and difficulty in adapting to the job market. Finally, both Generation Z and organization agree that creating a comfortable work environment with flexible working hours is important for retaining talent. Generation Z also values career advancement, positive relationship with managers, effective communication and feedback, and as also access to health insurance, work-life balance, challenging work and investment in training as important factors to retaining talent. Um, Organization, on the other hand, inquired are offering yet 6 monthly bonus, annual salary increase, and extra days off to retain talent, and for the future are considering implementing target-based pay and organizing wellness activities such as physical activities and walks. As conclusion, we can say that this paper conclude that organizations are facing a difficult transition as they try to integrate the expectation and abilities of Generation Z, and at the same time trying to improve their strategy for innovation and adaptation of new technology. Also, we can conclude that Generation Z possess valuable technological skills but faces challenges in being integrated into the labor market. Organization and literature have identified a lack of professional attitude and an over reliance on technology as obstacles that need to be overcome. It is crucial in that sense to bring Generation Z expectations in line with the current company's practices. And to retain talent, it is necessary to revise talent retention strategy. This will involve creating a work environment that effectively blends advanced technology with human interaction and emphasize the development of social skills and competencies. Finally, we can say that the gap between expectations and actual performance underscores the pressing need for a collaborative effort involving various players such as companies, educational institutions, and young people themselves to facilitate a more effective transition to the digital age. As limitation, we can say that the size of organization is a limitation, as only 5 small medium enterprises agreed to take part of the study. In the future, it will be good to address this limitation by including diversity in the sector of activity and expanding the sample of organization to the European area, as was possible with Generation Z young people in this study. Finally, the paper could expand on the quantitative analysis by incorporating also a more sophisticated statistical methods to explore the relationship and potential causalities between different variables and providing a more nuanced understanding of the factors influence Generation Z expectation and organizational practices. Thank you.